Guys, welcome back to Technical Table Tennis. I'm Brian.
And I'm Jen.
And today we're going to teach you the #1 tip that will take your block to the next level.
A lot of people will block with a very close angle and they're always wondering why it's slipping off or hitting the net. They're not getting the consistency of engaging the wood by opening the racket up. So I'm going to block a few here by opening and using the wood versus closing over. Whoa! Okay.
When blocking with the wood, you're actually way more consistent and safe because you're just hitting it into the wood and it will be the same every time. But when you're closing your racket, it will go straight into the rubbers, so it might slip or maybe even grip too much and go out. Here's what happens when you use the rubber, not the wood.
A lot of amateurs allow their arm to guide the block, which is more of a drive anyways, so you're not really blocking. You need to utilize your body as a way to guide your arm on the block and absorb the ball more than actually hitting into it. Just recycle the energy of the ball that's coming in to get it back over to where you want it to be on the other side of the table.
One very important thing to do is hitting on the side of the ball. The spin will be less responsive on your racket and will be easier to block. On the backhand, hit it on the top left side of the ball, and on the forehand on the top right side of the ball. On the forehand block, a lot of people try hit it when going forward. That's wrong because you're putting forward force into the ball. So what you're gonna do is go back and let it hit at the back of your swing. Because this is a block, not a drive. So you're gonna absorb the spin and speed, and it will be way safer and more consistent.
Once you've become consistent in passive blocking, where you're using your body and you're also on your forehand, maintaining stability and absorbing the ball, you can become more active. An active block is not a drive, because a drive is a full swing through the ball. An active block is more of a muted version, so you're blocking, but you're asserting a little more force into the ball.
How do you block a slow spinny loop? What I recommend doing is, first of all, having soft hands. If someone was to pull the racket out of your hands, it would slip right out.
So you're probably wondering why you have to take the ball early when blocking a slow spinny loop from your opponent. Well, if the ball is slow and spinny, it's presumably going to bounce pretty high and have a lot of spin on it. So imagine a lot of spin on the ball, right? You're so high above the table that when it flings off, there's a good chance that it's not going to hit the table and it's actually going to clear the end line. If you take the same trajectory of the ball, but start it from all the way down here, you're actually able to even take that archy ball when it flings off of your paddle and make it back onto the table, because you're not starting from such a high point. Always take those blocks lower and earlier if possible.